So here's an update on my leg. This is day, 4 or 5? Like, I'm getting this feeling back, and oh, there's another little blister. Anyways, it's starting to blister now. It's starting to blister now. Right here, there's like a little one. And then this area, it was just one little one, but see, it doesn't hurt. I'm getting, well, I can't really say I'm getting feeling back. And then this one, I didn't even know about this one. I was like, hey, there's a blister right there. Didn't even see it. It still doesn't hurt. But it is starting to blister. But also, it might hurt. But the problem that I have is when I had my brain surgery and I woke up from the second one, they were both on the same day, just 12 hours apart. When I woke up from the second one, that's when I couldn't feel the left side of my body. It's weird because I can feel the left side of my body, but I also can't feel it. And when I get cold, it's like I cannot feel, like when I say I can't feel it, I can't feel it. Like I can walk, but like if my leg or my hands, like anything on my left side, if it gets cold, I can't feel it. Like I know I'm touching it and I know it's being touched, but it's also not registering that like, how am I going to explain this? Because I can't really explain it to where it makes sense. Like, I can still use it. Like, my brain is like, okay, you're cold. You can't feel it, but you can still move it. So it's not like when your legs go to sleep, it's not that type of, oh, I can't feel it. It's, I can still walk. I can feel it, but I also can't feel it. But my body, like my left side is constantly, I can feel it, but I can't feel it. So it's like my body, like the left side is a constant light numbness to where I can feel it, but then also at the same time I can't feel it. I don't even know how to even describe it, because it's like my stomach, my thigh, my feet. It's like I can move it, and like me physically touching it, I can feel it, but barely. Maybe that's how I explain it. And then when I get cold, I can feel it, but I also can't feel it at the same time. And like, so that's why I'm like, maybe my leg hurt it worse, but because I can't feel, like I already don't have good circulation or feeling on my left side, it might have been worse than because like, yeah, I felt it burn. And I was like, oh my God, and I cussed. Well, I didn't cuss out loud. I said, what the, and I bit my lip with my gummers. But I was like, oh man, that hurted because it burned. And then I put the pot down, because I was finished pouring it. But it was like when it hit my leg, I knew instantly. It wasn't like I didn't know I got burnt. No, I knew I got burnt. Like, I felt it. But then the hurt went away, like really fast. And it might have been not really gone away. And then like later on because it hurt it and it burnt. And then later on that night, that's when I'm like, okay, it's barely still burning. Like, it's just a little twinge. And then the next morning, nothing. It just got darker. And then it looked like it wanted to blister, but it didn't blister. So it's just now starting to blister. Like the other day, I seen 2 of them, and now it's just like 1. But anyways, it's like, I'm guessing my body is like, okay, well, we're healing the inside and eventually gonna do it to the outside. So that's why I think I'm starting to get blisters. But like I said, that one at the top, I didn't even know I burnt it right there. I knew the one below the biggest area. I knew that one because I was sitting down, and when it burnt, like it ran down my leg. I was sitting down, but I didn't. That must have been a splash. It didn't register, but because of the bigger area. And I use a teapot, the water teapot, and the water teapot boils, and I was making me a coffee, and so the water was kind of still boiling inside of my electric teapot because I just picked it up and I was pouring my coffee, and that's how I scalded my leg. So, and if you have an electric teapot, and you can see it, you will see that even when you pick it up, it stops boiling. But when you start pouring it, because you're basically you're pouring out some of the liquid, and I can't explain it, but it boils just like a little bit because it's like hitting cool air, so it's like cooling it off, and I can't explain it, but yeah, so it was kind of still boiling, but it wasn't like when I picked it up, because it clicks off by itself. So I knew it was done because it clicked off, and then I picked it up and was starting to pour it into my my coffee cup, and when you pour it, it boils just like a little bit as you're pouring it. I guess because it's hitting cold air. I don't know physics. But when it was doing that it also hit my leg. But so yeah, it was hot. And it probably was worse than I felt at the time because I can't hardly feel the left side of my body. And this is my left leg. But I'm okay. It doesn't hurt. It's starting to itch, and I don't want to scratch it because I don't want to bust the blister, because I know you don't bust a blister because that can invite or introduce bacteria. So I'm not scratching it. Last night I hit it 3 times. Then I realized, and it was it was funny because I was doing something and I slapped my leg, and it was 3 seconds later, or I'm going to say 5 seconds later, after I did it, I'm like, ow. And so it was like a delay pain. But it's a good thing that I'm getting, I guess, feeling back, because when it did that, I could touch it, I could push on it, and it didn't hurt. It doesn't hurt right now. It's starting to itch, and I'm not going to scratch it. But also, I think I'm starting to get feeling back in it, because it's starting to itch. And it hasn't.